Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, my 7-day ban from TikTok is now coming to an end. And I'll be honest with you, like the things I've seen, like not being able to make videos, not being able to react and highlight some of the comments that I've seen has been so frustrating to me. The only thing I've been able to do is report the accounts. Yeah, so I've had people come on and write that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a paedophile, that he was a child rapist. Yeah, I've had people come on and write comments saying that I must be a nonce because I follow Islam. I've reported these accounts, and the response I've got from social media is that it doesn't go against their guidelines. Freedom of speech. Why was I banned? Why was I banned? For what? For defending my religion. But these people can come and spit uneducated hatred and they're allowed to continue. Something's seriously wrong here. I made a video a few weeks ago calling out social media influencers for not speaking out on these sorts of things. And you know, one or two social media influencers reached out to me and spoke to me. One or two shared it, yeah. But like, I'm gonna compare this to the Black Lives Matter movement, yeah, because when we done that Blackout Tuesday, I went on my Instagram and I didn't see nothing but black blocks or pictures. Blank pictures, nothing but that. So I'm calling now for everyone to do the same for Islam. Monday, the 31st of August, will be a mute Monday for me, and I will do it the last Monday of every month until social media recognize this, and until something is done, and until something changes. Right now, I fully expect me to be doing this on my own. I expect my social media account to be the only one that does mute Mondays every last Monday of the month. Because no one cares when it's about Islam. No one. Now, Wiley, I've said this so many times, look what happened to Wiley for speaking out against the Jewish community. And okay, it wasn't just speaking out, he said some things that he shouldn't have said, yeah? But what's happened to him has only proven his point. And what I'm seeing now is just proving his point over and over again. You know, Katie Hopkins is still on Instagram after dancing around in a burqa looking like a twat. That's not the only thing she's done. She's done so many things over the years and she's still allowed to be on there. And again, when we were trying to report her, it doesn't go against the guidelines. So I'm gonna ask you again, why was I banned? Why have I been muted? Why have I been shadow banned? Look through my videos. I don't attack anyone. I defend my own religion. I make comparisons, yeah? I make comparisons. Every religious book has verses on war and has things in there. And all I do when someone attacks Islam is just say, well, look, like all books say something similar. But when you compare them, Islam is the least aggressive of them all. I mean, since the Black Lives Matter movement, yeah, it is now socially unacceptable for anyone to use the N-word, yeah? It's socially unacceptable. Look at what happened to like Keith Lemon and his programs. Look what happened to Come Fly With Me and them sorts of programs on Netflix, they're all gone. But people can come and write that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a child rapist and get away with it. Now, look, I was in the pub scene until not too long ago, yeah? 10 years ago, I would watch Tommy Robinson's videos because at the time, I thought it was people like Tommy Robinson, and I considered myself white English the same, yeah? And it was that guy, what was that guy's name? Anjem Chowdhury, yeah? They're the only videos that I saw. So I thought Muslims are like Anjem Chowdhury and we need to be like Tommy Robinson. 10 years ago, this is what I thought. because of the way that the social media has brainwashed people to believe that. Now, I had an argument with someone on my social media yesterday, and I asked them to come with facts, come with surah, verses, and all they could send me was BBC reports on grooming gangs, on things like that. Like, and it's all saying Muslims, Muslims, Muslims. And this is the BBC. So this is why people think what they think, and you can't blame them for it. Yeah? So what I've been doing on my social media, and I've been very successful in doing this, yeah, is opening eyes of people that used to think how I think, or how I thought, yeah? But when I'm doing that, I'm being shadow banned. I'm being muted. I'm being banned for 7 days from posting. And then I have to sit back and allow these people to attack me and attack my religion and not have my right to reply. How is this right? How is this right? Now, anyone who's got something negative to say about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I urge you to go to YouTube and type in Prophet Muhammad, greatest man to ever walk the earth. Yeah? Watch that video. He was ranked #1 by non-Muslims, by historians, by mathematicians. Go and look what Gandhi said about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Times magazine. He'd be deep in the archives of Time magazine now, but he was in Times magazine as the greatest man to ever walk the earth. So why now is it socially acceptable to say that about him, but me to defend him and defend Islam is not acceptable in the eyes of social media? There's something seriously wrong here, and I'm going to keep talking about it until they ban me, and in which case, you know what, I'm going to make more accounts. You can never silence me. I'm telling you now, I've already got other social media accounts that I'm preparing for when I get taken off, yeah? Now, 31st of August, Monday, will be Mute Monday for me. And I hope that all of my brothers and sisters do the same thing. But more than that, I hope that everyone does it. I hope that when we logged on Blackout Tuesday and we saw nothing but black pictures, I hope on the 31st of August, that's what I see on my social media, but I have no expectations of that whatsoever. I don't think anyone would do it apart from people within the Muslim community, and I think even sections of the Muslim community won't even do it because they will be afraid to upset their non-believing followers, yeah? When the Blackout Tuesday was on, everyone done it. Every community, we pulled together to support Black Lives Matter. What about Islam? Why does Islam not matter? What, like, this religion, yeah, has changed my life. It's made me a better person. You know, I spoke to one of my good friends yesterday who he's gay. He's a gay man, yeah. He's still one of my best friends. I don't care that he's gay. That's his life choice. That's his relationship with Allah. He doesn't have a relationship with Allah yet, yeah. Maybe one day he will, inshallah. But people say to me as well that I should condemn everyone who's gay. No, sorry, I won't do that. Like, the same way that I won't condemn anyone who doesn't believe in Islam. Like, how can you blame people for not believing in Islam if they wasn't brought up in a Muslim household and they wasn't introduced to it? They're blind to it, they've got their blinkers on still. Blame the country that they live in, blame the society they live in. Don't blame the individual. And when I spoke to this friend yesterday, I'll tell you the truth, he unfollowed me on social media about a month ago. So I messaged him and I was like, bro, like, one of my best pals, man. Like, you just unfollow me without wanting to talk to me. And he come back to me and was like, look, Scott, he goes, I saw your post. He goes, it was annoying me. So I've unfollowed you, but I love you still. You're still my pal. I was like, okay, look, you don't have to like my posts. If you don't want to see them, when you want to unfollow me, then that's fine, yeah? But just know you're still my pal, no matter what. And he rang me last night, and we spoke for about 10 minutes. And he was like, Scott, like, I love you, and I'm so glad that you found religion now. And we just had the conversation. It was like, do you know what? Like, let's just say, for example, that you're right, and there's no such thing as God. There's no such thing as Allah. Just for argument's sake, yeah. Me following Islam has only made me a better person. It's opened my eyes to trying to help people, like to give to charity, to to promote good. So whether you believe it or not, you should respect it, because the majority of people use religion and it makes them a better person. Look, 31st of August, I really hope that everyone can just show a little bit of respect and help raise some awareness to what's going on social media. Like, like obviously the Black Lives Matter movement was about you know, like the police brutality and the fact that they're not looked at the same in America and in certain parts, and they're treated differently, and it's right, it's so right. You know, like me walking into a shop, maybe not me because of my tattoos and things like that, like I get stereotyped anyway, but if a 30-year-old black man and a 30-year-old white man both walk into a shop separately, both dressed in the same clothing, the black man's 10 times more likely to get followed by the security guard than the white person. You know, if they're both driving a car, one's more likely to get stopped and searched. One's walking down the road, one's more likely to get stopped and searched. And the Black Lives Matter movement was raising awareness to that and trying to put an end to that. So what I'm trying to put an end to here is the double standards on social media, where people like Wiley can get thrown off, where I can get shadow banned and banned, but people like Katie Hopkins are allowed to stay on. People like this, like, go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook and look at the posts, look at the comments that this man has written about Islam and about me, because I must follow Islam now, yeah? And I have to see this every day. Every day I have to log into my social media and I have to see 100 people calling me a paedophile. Why? Because I decided to follow Islam. Because I decided to follow the Most High. Because I changed the way I dress a little bit. Because I speak a little bit differently now. Why should I be attacked for that? You know, I have people telling me that I fund terrorism. I fund terrorism now because I sell t-shirts for charity, because I sell face masks for charity. I'm funding terrorism now. If anyone in any other community decides to do something for charity, do they get accused of that? No. Why in Islam is that the natural assumption? Why is it that within the Muslim community, we are the only community that are expected to justify the actions of the terrorists or the bad section of our community, which, to be honest, you will struggle to find a Muslim who will say that ISIS are Muslims, that terrorists are Muslims, that Al-Qaeda was Muslims. You'll struggle to find someone within the Muslim community that will say, yeah, they are. No, it doesn't matter what they've done, they are. You'll struggle, I'm telling you now, because I haven't met one. I haven't met one. Not one. So why are we the only ones who have to justify the actions of the few? It's not right. Something's got to change. And until it does change, until social media start to treat everyone the same, yeah, I'm gonna do the Mute Mondays every last Monday of the month. And I hope every Monday we gain a few more people that will do it. And I hope that if you have a big social media account, you will share this video or make your own, yeah? You don't have to share my video, you don't have to put my face out there. I don't mind being the face of it for the people that don't want to put their face out there and say these things. But if you have a big social media account, I urge you to do this. I urge you to make a video, say the same thing, support Mute Mondays, and try and make social media sit up and realise, I mean, they know what they're doing, but they think they can just mute people and ban people and they can get away with it. It can't go on forever, and I can't do this alone anymore. I can't be, you know, I get so many messages from people saying that they love my videos and they're so grateful that someone's speaking out and defending Islam. Well, I can't do it on my own anymore. I need some help. There is you and me watching this video. Don't think someone else will do it. There's you and me. And today is the day. Not another day, not some day. Yeah, 7 days of the week. Not one of them called another, not one of them's called sun. Just today. Share this video, make your own video, support Mute Mondays, or continue to live in this world that we live in now. Assalamu alaikum.